Hey, today I'm sitting with Doñé City, a pop R&B group that's up and coming, that's been doing their thing for a while. And today we're going to sit down and go over a few questions just to learn a little bit more about Doñé City and what they're doing today. Why don't you tell me a story about the community that you grew up in and how did it influence your music?
Well, we grew up in Harlem, uptown. So it influenced us in a way that, you know, like everything that we saw growing up in our communities, that's what we talked about. We from uptown, there's a lot of girls up there.
Right. It is.
Yeah, so we talk about girls and we saw poverty growing up, you know what I mean, in Harlem. So it inspires us to just want to rise above that.
And strive, for your dreams and, everything else.
Strive for your dreams. And so City, how about you? Did both of you guys grow up together, or was it different neighborhoods or different blocks?
Yeah, we actually grew up in different neighborhoods in Harlem. And we met at a young age, as teenagers.
Yeah.
And, we kind of seen the same things, growing up. Pretty much, back then it was a lot of hardships and, a lot of things that was going on in the neighborhood that, our parents, kept us away from. And, we kind of kept ourselves and our eyes on the prize, which was our calling, which we both feel is our music.
Right.
So, throughout life, it carried us and, made us the people we are today, pretty much.
Oh yeah, awesome.
And also not wanting to be like the other cats in the hood.
Right.
The cats that, would just hang out, outside, don't have any kind of aspirations, don't have any kind of ambition, and just throw their whole lives down the drain, just doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So much not knowing their worth,
Absolutely.
I mean, we hung out, of course, because, we was youngsters, we ran around the neighborhood and did fun things, but we knew that, at this time or when, somebody that you was hanging with was going in the wrong direction, we knew to go the right way. You understand? So, pretty much,
Gotcha.
I guess it comes from, different upbringings and, things like that, so,
Yeah, I tell you, life is all about grind, sweat, hustle, repeat it, right? So how long you guys been on the grind?
I would say a whole lifetime. Because when we started, we was teenagers. I met City when I was like 16. He was 16 as well. And we used to be in a boy group back in the day called J Adore. It was 5 of us. We got to do a lot of stuff together. We went on tour with such artists like Omarion, Lloyd.
Oh, big names.
Big names, yeah.
Yeah, we opened up for Boyz II Men.
BB King's Restaurant.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, a lot of,
Presented ourselves with Chris Brown. We performed on Soul Train, was on several magazines, Right On Magazine, Word Up Magazine. Shout out to Cynthia Horner, that she was our publicist at the time.
Right.
And, we did so much that we could just sit here.
Yeah, and talk about it all day, right? So with those accomplishments that you guys have done, sounds like you guys have done a lot of good stuff, being on cover of magazines, connected with some of the right artists.
A nationwide tour, not to mention. We had our own tour bus wrapped. We dropped an album. We had an album out. It was on the internet and stuff.
Just Another Day of Real Emotions.
Yeah.
It's still out there. You could search it and stuff, but unfortunately, because of contracts and stuff like that, you know how it goes with boy groups,
Right.
management, labels. It's a lot going on, a lot of hands in the pot. But we made it out of that situation, and we still here, still striving.
Right. No, that's good. And that leads me, and that flows right to the next question. So, how many times did you fail before you had that bus wrap? Before you were on a nationwide tour? What were some of those struggles, and how many times did you had to pick yourself back up and keep it going?
I don't haven't kept track of as many times that I felt trying to learn how to ride this bike.
Right.
But I'm popping wheelies now, baby. You know what I mean? I'm pedaling with no hands. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm ready now. You know what I'm saying? So I could keep falling, learning new tricks.
I can agree with him. I wouldn't say that, you know, we failed, because you know they always say your struggle that you've been through and your hardships is what make you who you are.
Right.
So I see it as, you know, our blood, sweat, and tears that we actually suffered, you know, that's what made us men, helped us grow.
Correct.
You know, and, you know, that's what I see.
I mean, without that struggle
Right.
and falling so many times, you know, a kid, like, he gonna continue to do something until he falls a few times and he learns, like, yo, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Right.
And when we were in that situation with Jay Dore, we were young and didn't have the wisdom that we needed to move accordingly. So we were just, you know what I mean, hungry for fame. You know what I mean?
Right.
We really didn't care about the money.
Right.
We were just excited and happy to be there.
To perform and, you know, just doing what we love. You know?
Yeah. So, you know, when you're young and stuff like that, and you're just so focused on, wow, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People like what we're doing. Girls are chasing us. We're on magazines. But you forget everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're happy with just, you know what I mean, looking good.
Right. Nah, that's all good stuff, man. You've been in the game now for a minute, right? How have you guys influenced the up-and-coming artists? So when you guys are in the studio, you're traveling, what are some of those questions that you guys are getting answered, and how are you responding to those up-and-coming artists?
I'll go first. For those artists, there's always going to come a time when, you know, you may feel discouraged, or you may feel like you not good enough, or you may even doubt your talent. I'll just say to that, if they was to ask me a question on, such as you just did, I would just say, just keep going. You know, just be you. Be the best you can ever be. Because you never know, your music may touch this person, it may not touch that person. But whatever you're saying, always make sure it comes from here.
Right.
You know, because people always can hear your heart.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I say, you know. And, you know, as far as everything else, you know, just be smart. You know,
Yeah.
don't let nobody take advantage of you, you know, and things like that. Just be you. Be the best you can ever be.
A lot of times I've come across the question, how do you continue striving after, you know, you've been, you know, chasing a dream for so long and you're still not where you need to be at? Because you're so talented, why haven't you made it yet? My response to them is like, if it's meant for you, you will never stop.
Right.
The passion and the love that I have for it is what keeps me going. I'm connected to a higher power. A higher power is behind us, you know what I mean? Like, there's been times when I've laid down to sleep. It happens a lot. And I think, I ask myself the same question. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, wow, why am I not where I need to be at yet?
Right.
And I don't understand where the strength and the endurance that I have comes from. I don't need to understand it.
Right. You already got it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, if you don't have love for something, you're gonna give up.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it was just a phase, you're gonna give up. This hasn't been a phase. If you know me, anybody that knows me for the singer, I mean, or the dream, whatever you want to call me. You know what I mean? In Spanish, they call me el cantante de Broadway.
Okay.
Yeah. It's because you know what I mean, up and down Broadway, where I grew up, I was always singing up and down the blocks and stuff, so they know me as that, el cantante de Broadway and stuff.
Gotcha.
But endurance, you know what I'm saying? Like, just loving something, you know what I mean?
It's your passion.
Drive is within you. You don't build that.
Right, and so what you guys have done good at and been great at is like a lot of these young guys who get in the game, they think that, you know, I'm gonna drop my album I'm gonna be platinum, I'm gonna have 1 million views, I'm gonna have all this stuff tomorrow, and then 2 years later they quit.
Yeah, because they're doing it for all the wrong reasons. they're doing it for all the wrong purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, you know, of course you're gonna, you know, benefit eventually from it one day. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
Right.
But we enjoy creating music. We enjoy making music. I was telling Mike the other day, I was like, yo, City, it's crazy how we have been given the talent to create energy, because music is energy. We have the talent to channel people's emotions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we could make you travel from happy to sad to down to up to make you laugh. You know what I mean? Like,
Make you wanna dance.
make you want to dance. You know what I mean?
Right,
We can
yeah.
change your mood around. You know what I mean? And that right there in itself is a gift. You know what I mean? And throughout the years, developing that talent,
Right.
that's a success.
Like they always say, practice makes perfect.
Yep,
It's
it
your
does.
statement. It does.
Absolutely, absolutely, it does make perfect, and I think that's good advice for the up and coming artists, right? And so if you don't hit your accomplishments that first year, the second year, you still got to stay after your dreams,
Yeah,
you know, because really you going after something, it takes years to get out there, right?
It
And
does.
so nobody sees LeBron lifting weights right now. They don't see LeBron at practice all day. The only time they see LeBron is at nighttime when they're playing a game.
Right.
I've heard a lot of mean stuff, man.
Yeah.
People are mean, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean.
People will tell you stuff like, oh, focus on something more realistic.
Right.
If you haven't made it by now, what makes you think you're gonna make it, tomorrow? And, you know, those, like, as strong as I've become,
Right.
that stuff never stops hurting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a human being. Like, when you say hurtful things, I feel that.
That's
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you're human.
I'm a human, you know what I'm saying? But it's how you react towards it that you start to develop more character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now you won't go into the room and cry.
Right.
Now it's like, you know what I mean? You know how to respond to that. It's like, yo, that's fine that I haven't made it, but why are you so focused and worried about my journey and my dream? That's my dream. It has nothing to do with you, bro.
Exactly, and I tell you, you know what I tell people like that? They do that? I say, fuck you.
Yeah.
Pretty much a big fuck you, right?
Yeah.
And you keep going with your passion, you go with your dreams, because you're always gonna have doubters out there who's not gonna understand that journey, because everybody's not brought up with that passion and gift to do what you guys are doing.
You just gotta be strong and keep your eyes on the prize. You know?
Exactly. You know, so that takes me, so let's journey down a little bit. So you got a strong base on social media. You guys got numerous videos out there. You got a product line out there. You have dope beats, your beats are awesome. What should we expect next from this group here?
I say the sky's the limit. Because, you know, it's, you know, there's no limits to what you can do. I see it as that, you know? And I mean, our main focus point right now is, you know, pretty much just putting our, you know, project out,
Right.
which is Curve Season, coming soon,
Yes.
you know? So, you know, that's the main, you know, vocal and forefront that, you know, we pushing out there right now.
The Curve Season is scheduled to drop in April to May, around there. You know what I mean? We want to make sure that everything is correct.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, we got some stuff, man. We got some.
Yeah.
If you like good music, real music, we got some R&B,
Some good vibes
some
there.
pop.
And it's not just like one steady vibe, it's like a lot of mixture in there. It's like, you know, you put a lot of different ingredients in the
Yeah,
pot.
yeah.
Yeah, trust
Yeah,
me.
you-
We was cook, we've been cooking.
All right. That's all good. Is it good to let the audience, the HUDL audience, hear a little bit of that album? You guys got a song that you're willing to do? I know I'm putting you guys on the spot.
Nah.
Which one
It's
is
a
it?
little cut from the song.
We about to drop a new joint right now. It's called Ain't No Nigga.
So we're gonna let y'all hear a little something.
Yeah.
Digging your body, I'm all in your gut. Soon as I see you, damn, I wanna fuck. Soon acquisition, as bubblicious. All I can see as you bend in my vision. Pulling your hair, long dick inside, just smacking that ass. You cable tighter, walking your body again, you're a biter. Got the stamina for an all-nighter. Cause ain't no nigga like me. Ain't no nigga like ain't no nigga like me. Ain't no nigga like ain't no nigga like me. Ain't no nigga like me.
Shit, fire. Love it. Love it. You know, for my last question here, right? So everybody has a passion, you know, whether it's acknowledged through several people or something that you keep inside. You know, City, we'll start with you. What's your passion?
My passion? I have three, actually.
Okay.
I'll say family. I love my family, that's my, passion. Secondly, would be my music. And I'll say third, just life in general.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, you're right. Family, music, and life in general. Okay, good. How about you, Doñé?
Well, I'm gonna start with God. God, you know what I mean, I'm highly connected to my Creator. So He's my first passion, which leads to all the other passions that He allowed me to have.
Right.
Which is my music and my vision. So many years molding and creating this vision that I had when I was a kid. So I'm very passionate about that. Still working on that masterpiece that I envisioned as a kid.
Right.
So that's why, like, when I speak about my dreams, I'm very passionate about it. I speak from the soul, and I'm very into it. That's why I'm a great salesman.
Right.
Yeah. My family is my passion, my mother.
Right.
I'm passionate about everything that I love, really.
Gotcha. You know, I heard a song that you did, and if I translate it correctly, so one of the songs you're talking about buying your mom a house and,
Oh yeah.
and doing all the good things for your mom. So I can definitely connect the dots when you talk about passion for your mom. And
Yeah.
that song that you put out, that reference.
Yeah, that song is called Song to Aid. It's a record that I always drop it around Mother's Day. Yeah, it's one of my solo releases.
Right.
Yeah, we should create a mother's song for Doñé City also.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I
Well,
mean?
if you guys got passion for the family.
Yeah,
Definitely.
You know, that'd be hot.
yeah, maybe a cover to a song for Mama by Boyz II Men, or maybe our own record, Dear Mama. I don't know. But yeah, that record this is a record that I did for my mother.
Yeah.
You know, being apart from her for so many years and stuff, and I wanted to communicate to her how I felt
Show how you,
at growing up without her being around and
How much you
stuff.
love her and show how much you appreciate it and stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, so in closing, I want to thank for taking the time out to come talk to Huddle. And
Thank you for having us.
Definitely, it's a pleasure having you guys on. And I look forward to seeing this album, listening to the album come out in April.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. You guys, like I said, you guys got some dope ass beats and shit.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it. And then also we're going to promote this through our Huddle channel as well. So
No doubt.
looking forward to it.
But this is the beginning,
It's the beginning.
of a new part of our journey.
Right.
Absolutely.
And you're the first person to interview us in this new journey. And
All
I
right.
thank you so much for having us over here, man.
Hey, it's a blessing to have you guys here. Looking forward to hearing that new single, and also in the life of Corona. I'm about to give you guys an elbow, man, so. Good stuff, good stuff.
Man, trying to get Corona up out here, bitch.
That's right. All right, so appreciate it. Peace.